Oh, I hope these bastards are grateful for this show tonight. I know I'm late, but for fuck's sake, they can be a pain. What you've got to do, Dangerfield, is fucking get him into shape. Show him who's boss. No more of this fucking about. No more back chat. None of it. I'm not having it anymore. First thing we're going to do when I get on there, I'm going to tell them there ain't enough room in this town. All right there. Still eating. I know I'm playing this very badly with my fake my live angle. I'm fucking starving. Person, Emma says, dribbling milk down my chin. Is that an offer? Is your fella about? My missus usually wipes it off my beard like I'm an old, 80-year-old man. She gets a tissue ready when I'm eating a milk-based cereal snack. It's a sugar vehicle. I have not had a moment to eat. And I wanted to start early so that people who can't use the orange, because I fitted one of them in before I had my cornflakes. I should have done that the other way around. I've done it earlier so that some people who can't usually catch the streams can catch it. And if the grift is good and the stream is good, I might do a couple of hours, 2.5 hours or something. Why not? Marzipan suddenly got a bit funny. Hello, Cheryl Peters. I know where you are with that one. Steady on, Michael. There's dribbling. And there's dribbling like Biden. That is not on. I apologies, but I already moved the time forward 5 minutes. Brad, you sucker. No, actual apologies. I mean, look at the size mouthfuls I'm trying to ram in there under the cover of Brad's message. Cheers, great. Hello, Paul. All right, Moslab. No worries, son. Oh, my God. Scorry, thank you for that. Muchos appreciato. Look who has come out of the bushes. Hi. Well, my friend, I started the stream a little bit earlier for this very reason. Not for you as an individual. I'm sorry, it's not quite that good. But John asked me, John, if I could, not the fighter Good John as in Good John, anyway, John Francis. So I thought if I do it a little bit earlier, people who might not be able to see it might catch a bit. And there you are. Cereal looks good, man. Yeah, I'm not up for this. I might have to talk to your boss. For the new scrubs on the firm, of which there is a lot, the English loyalist, is a Navajo Indian. Been around here for years. An absolute scrubs OG. I don't like shreddies, but I do like shredded wheat. Oh, hang on. My friend, thank you for that donation. That's much appreciated. Really appreciated. I know everyone's skin. I get it. And the scrubs have been very generous to me. So thank you. Well, your donation also helping me hide my. I'm going to have to just tip the bowl into my face now. If you heard anything like I just heard. Anyway, nice one, English loyalist. Plastic African, the mother-in-law's back home, busy to fuck. So she fell over out in the garden, 1400 hours on Monday, and was found on 9 o'clock Tuesday. Oh dear. Hang on. So that's 2 in the afternoon Monday. So she was there all night, 82 years old. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I got it wrong. Mother-in-law is back home. You mean bruised to fuck? She fell over and was there all night. Oh, my days. Bless her. Send her large scrub love. That's fucking awful. All night. Plastic African, I know it's a bit naff, but those emergency buttons are pretty good. My dad's mum had one for a while. She just had it on a bracelet. They're tiny now. And you press it and it just sends a message to whatever iPhone or Android you've selected. But imagine being out all night. Fucking terrifying and cold, possibly dangerous. Don't think I didn't consider this cornflake issue. Sorry, people. I just thought, well, I haven't had any time to get. I have had food, but it was like hours and hours ago. Nice, actually. I found a nice bit of brie. And so I do apologise for sitting and eating that, but, I'm only eating, and sometimes you've got to, and I put a lot of time into this. I've already done, 2.25 hours today. So today's work went crazy. I had quite a heavy meeting with my partner, not girlfriend, business partner. And that was quite heavy. Then we had some other heaviness, coof-related fears, which could have been devastating on many levels, on friendship levels, on professional levels. And while all that's going on, there's the normal work you've got to do. I've got to cut a video tonight. Can't do it during the day, too noisy. And there was a monsoon. But we are here. There's loads of absolute OGs in the chat. Let's see who's here. Let's get some hellos out of the way. Nice one, Scory. Hello, Rusky. Hello, Gaff. Nice to see you. Look at the height on the English loyalist. Good to see you, my friend. John Francis. Hello, mate. I started early for you. Nice one. Vesper check. It has been a while. Lovely to see you. Did you ever pull up outside Bar Italia on a Sunday morning? You one of that crowd? Have I asked you that? I've asked Mousecat. Hello, Johnny. Bushy is on the firm. IR. Steady on, people. I'm so pissed off. I can't get any one of my so-called friends to sign a petition to make GPs see patients again. Fuming. Weird, eh? What, they think they shouldn't. They think they should do it over like on a Zoom call. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. Well, send me the link somehow and I'll put it up on the community tab or something. We'll do what we can. I'll put it here. Email it to me right now if you want. chris@chrisdangerfield.com. I'm sure there's plenty of scrubs who'd be behind that, unless it's a local thing where you need a local postcode and we won't help. But, you know, if we can, I'm sure we will. Bush air. But I tell you what, that is a thing. I know that sort of thing when you just expect, you know, just a little, you know, it's nothing, is it? A signature, you know, and obviously it's a good thing. You know, if they've had the knacks and they believe in it, then surely they'll be fine. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Tito, he says, our Navajo friend. Yes. Adele Walker, update, please. Update. Where is your damn snake? Unchained. Hello, Windy. Windy, it's so lovely to talk to you. You know why. Garland. John Palmer, nice to see you. Hello, Johnny. We've been here before. Corona's on the firm. William. Oh, wordplay. This is about Plastic African's mother-in-law who fell over and spent the night out, by the way. She's back and fighting. I've cleaned her house, made it safe for her. Bless her. She's wonderful and so strong. It's madness, isn't it, that when they're that old and just the mad strength of them. My girlfriend's grandmother's 107. And she gets up, does the gardening, cleans up. Really, 107. She does things. She's active. Because she stayed active, It's quite something. Packers on the firm. Where's the fucking book? We're getting there, though, Vespercheck. We're getting there. Don't worry about that. Hello, Livy. How are you, mate? Good to see you, mate. Well, you know why I said that? Because I thought I've got to stop this flirting. It's all good fun for the first few times, but it puts the dairy on you, and you don't want that every time, and people will get bored of it. So I went too far the other way. You are geese. How are you, son? Hey, all right, Livy. Nice to see you. Rusky. Birthday boy himself. Let's give him another. Let's put another 50 in the chat for birthday boy himself. We had a little sing-along this morning. It was a bossa nova mambo, happy birthday. But it's Rags' birthday. He's 50, the big 50, half a century. Shocking. You old bastard. Hello, Will. Jimmy says, work stop because of rain. My mental health is due to depreciate again today as my synapses freeze with me basically inhaling. you go, girl. That's Cornflakes saying hello. Thank you, Jimmy. Let me get this grift sorted out properly. Like I said, if it's a good grift, you might get 3 hours out of me. I mean, there will come a time when I'll just stop talking. I mean, what have we done? Probably done about 800 streams. Minimum an hour long. Right? So that's 800 hours. Let's do a little bit of calculatiato. 8 year and a half. So what's that? 300. Three, that's a year and a half. Do 3 hours a day on average, let's say, times 3 equals, that's that, divided by 24 to find out how many days. 3. So I've actually been streaming for 68 days solid. That is underestimating. That I underestimated the numbers there. So I've got cornflakes all over my sphincter. 68 days. So there might come a time when one day I just come on here and go, no, I'm done. I've said everything I know. That's it. This is the end. It reminds me of a book by the Argentinian. It reminds me of the sort of themes the Argentinian writer Jorge Luis Borges would write. He works in libraries all his life. Not all his life, because then he became a very successful and utterly fascinating writer. Nice one on the donation, by the way, Jimmy. All jeeps and jakes and jokes aside, I don't know what any of them three are. What's the word I'm looking for? Not joke. There's another one. Pokes and peeps. I went to a Sex Addicts Anonymous meeting once, 12-step, only because a therapist told me to. When I went to NA first time, I walked in there and I heard people talking. And I thought, yeah, these people have the similar experiences to me. I belong here, right? I don't agree with all of it, but I like a lot of it. When I went to Sex Addicts Anonymous, I thought, no. One of them, right? One of these geezers, he went, yeah. He went, oh, I'm clean now for 6 months. So by clean, he means he hasn't been getting involved with his sex addiction. He went, yeah, I'm clean now for 6 months. He went, peeping Tom and I. Peeping Tom. Listen at him. And he went, it's hard because I've got a job down where I used to do my thing, I know all the best windows in South Peckham. I know all the best windows in South Peckham. Can you imagine him going out with his little map? Right, okay. Looking through windows. Yeah, it's tricky. I've got a job down there now on my old stamping ground. And, I know all the best windows in South Peckham. I should have gone up to him afterwards and gone, I feel for you, man. Maybe you should give me the addresses and I'll warn them that they need to close their curtains. But next year sometime, I'll check out you're not lying first. Just... But Jorge Luis Borges wrote a lot about filing systems and libraries within libraries. It's like Russell's paradox that we've discussed before. I won't try it again. And in one of his books, one of his stories, this bloke wants to write down everything that he's remembered. Everything. But the problem is remembering something and writing it down is a new memory. So that needs writing down as well. And then knowing that is a new memory. And that needs writing down. And yeah, so that thing that I said back then that I've forgotten is like me running out of words. It's kind of a Jorge Luis Borges tale. You'll like Louis Jorge Borges. John Baudrillard, the French sort of pop philosopher, his most famous book, Simulations and Simulacrum. I told you about this many times. It's the book that Neo, in the original and only one worth watching, Matrix, he sells those digital drugs at the beginning. He's got it stashed in a book, and that's Baudrillard's Simulations and Simulacra. But he quotes the Borges tale of the map, an empire, a British empire, right? And they were so full of themselves and, and arrogant, they got a cartographer and they said, we want you to make a map of our empire, but we want it so detailed, it's a ratio of 1 to 1, right? So the table covers my table. The desktop, the laptop is on my laptop. The keyboard is on. It's a ratio of 1 to 1. You see what I'm saying? So the map was so detailed and a ratio of 1 to 1. It covered the empire. Now, as the empire crashed and faded, so did the map. And people who came later could not tell the difference between the map and the territory. And that is your basic underpinning of postmodernism. A loss of the original, a confusion between what's real and what's representation, the map and the territory. There you go. I think my man Mikhail Welbeck wrote a book, The Map and the Territory, or an essay. I'm sure he did. Also, Foucault, French post-structuralist, not really, just writer, philosopher. In the order of things, first chapter, he quotes Jorge Luis Borges, another one. And he uses an example of a Borges story where there's a dictionary. But whereas in our language, words don't mean anything. Dog doesn't describe a dog. Dog just means not microphone, not hat, not keyboard. That's how our language works, by associative chains of linguistic meaning, semiotics, signs and signifiers. But what in the Borges story that Foucault quotes in the opening of The Order of Things, words actually mean something. So the word for this one animal means looks like flies from a distance. And another word means drinks from the water pitcher at noon. And another word means not currently in this classification. It's quite the thing. So if you're into that kind of thing, and you should be, because they're fantastic, absolutely fantastic works. Jorge Borges, check him out. Really, really good writing of a particular theme, of a particular type. Lumi, you must have read some Borges on the way. You can't really get through. Reading without stumbling onto some Borges. It's seminal texts. Right, seconds, please. Let me just get this grift sorted. I've had a couple of donatiato come in. Let me deal with them. Jimmy's, thank you. We done that. Go easy on those whippets. You'll be on 10 a day soon. Cornflake burp has come back to haunt me and David Bowie. Yeah. Okay, IR. I'll sort that out in un momento. Right, where are we going? So we've got English loyalists being celebrated in the chat. We got Rags is 50. Hello, Riggs. Nice to see you. Hello, Rufus. Marzipan. Smith's on the firm. Corona. Hello, Sean. Well, no one else has complained yet, so I don't think it will be better. There's a monsoon over the country. We're going to have to just put up with this during monsoon season. I mean, I don't even know what internet I'm on. It will be worse, believe me. Okay, by the way, people, do you remember we had Tim on? Do you remember the fighter pilot, the jet pilot? Hello, Tim Harrison. Good to see you. It was you that reminded me, actually. Do you remember Tim Davis came on? He's coming back on. Hello, Pax Max. Yep, the jet pilot, the fighter pilot is coming back on. That's all confirmed as well. No, they're not. They're bloody not. They don't. You know, there's quite a strict definition of what a cult is, and you know, they're not. Why do you think that, Gaffney? I'll be interested. But they're not in my experience. In my experience, you meet some very helpful and interesting people. It's a community. That's what it is. It's quite dangerous, actually, Gaffney, saying they're cults, because that's what the left says about, people collectivizing. That's all it is. It's a collective. It's people with similar experiences who get together, who've got similar experience, and some have got clean and can give advice to people who haven't, and the people who haven't remind the people who have why they have when they turn up going, no, I've got a lot of time for them. You know, I don't like it all. I like about 10% of it, but that 10% is gold dust to me. You can imagine that sex one does. Yeah, it weren't for me. It weren't for me. Cheryl Peters, whip it good. Jimmy from Philly. There you go. I can't believe. Thank you, Cheryl Peters, for your donatiato. Much appreciated. It took you 3 hours to see it for what it was. What is it, Ian? Tell me what it is. Look, I don't expect you to agree with me. I'm just interested. I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it. I've met some of the most amazing people there. You wanna, I didn't get on with Sex Addicts Anonymous though, but some people did. They were there and they were doing all right. We all went down the French house afterwards because we were all down the French house before. Oh, that's a shame. See you later, mate. But understood. You've been looking after the mother-in-law. There you go. Tell those you love them. Good work. You know what, Gaff? There's a street in Dartford called Arnold's Lane. Hello, Fionn. Misses me in it, right? There's 3 sentences here. This could be interesting. 3 whole sentences. Let's see if we can get through this. And I love you, darling. It's just a bit complicated sometimes. Sorry, I like to rinse my mouth out when I've had cornflakes with sugar on them because otherwise it rots your teeth. Happy birthday to our lovely Ragnar Ironspear. Tried to sing to you the famous song, but I'm such a dripstick. I could not figure out what button to press, and I know how to push a few. Oi, you cheeky mare! You got to the end of it. It was all right, isn't it? A dipstick, but that's we can overlook that minor infringement of the rules. You done so well. You managed to put your vinyl onto an MP3 or something so that we can have it at the music festival. I can't do that. You know what? You could probably just put a microphone in front of the speaker, put it on the vinyl, and record it onto something like Audacity. You can learn how to use Audacity in about a minute. I can tell you how to do it. If you want, I will email you step-by-step instructions how to put your vinyl onto an Audacity and save it as an MP3. Or maybe you can work it out, or maybe the mouse cat can. I don't bloody know anymore. Nice to see you, love. Oh, my Lord. Hello, Joe, undead cookie monster. Morning, Danger and Scrubs. Nice to see you. Thanks for the grift. Always appreciato. I'm just going to refresh entropy because it usually shows the other ones in it. So I can keep an eye, the super chats as well. So I can keep an eye on those. There you go. Done that one. Okay, we're good. Thank you, Joe. Much os appreciato. I really hope you're well. Ian Marr, which one was Freud's nephew? Well, there's Lucian. I think Lucian Freud's the artist. I think he's part of the family. I think they all are, aren't they? Emma. And then there's the funny bloke, the wit. I can't remember what his name is though. Mr. Freud. Oh, what's his name? Quite a funny bloke, actually, if I remember rightly. There you go. Mousecat says, nice man, George. Happy, 63, not very fit, but healthier than me. But in the middle of the night, what's it? We going down? I'm lost. Is that Shangri-La? Oh, they are actually. We'll have a look at it. It looks a bit embarrassing. Hello, Grego, by the way. Nice to see you. Nice. Let's have a look. Do you know they're making a new Matrix? Why? Why are they making a new Matrix? What internet am I on? If you want me to try a different internet, how are people? Yeah, that's it, Lumi. Clement Freud. I think he's quite a funny bloke, actually. I quite like him. Al Mac also got that one. And Lucian being the artist. Grego also got it. There's some people turning up now. Hello, La. Hello, Ralph. Oh, and I'll tell you what, I've got a photo as well. So let's have a look at that as well. But first of all, let's have a look. I'm going to put the entropy link. I haven't even done the freaking grift, have I? I'm going to put that at the top. First of all, shush. I'm going to put that at the top. The replaced pinned message. Right, and then close that down. Open that. Do that. Right. Are we? Is it buffering or jumping or something? Is it not good? I thought you were working, you cheeky bugger. You can say hello to Ralph, though, I suppose. Oh, because the other song about an underwear thief, of course, is Arnold Lane, isn't it? Arnold Lane, dum had a strange hobby, collecting clothes, moonshine, washing line. They suit him fine. On the wall hung a tall mirror. Distorted view, see through, baby blue. They hated Arnold Lane. It's not the same. Takes two to know. Two to know. Yeah, so that's the thing as well. Will is saying we live in a matrix world. Oh, watch out. Okay. Rags is saying that's happening. The Bard music stream, 8 p.m. GMT. Lovely. So there you go, people. That is happening. Lovely. Hello, the dog. Hello, Keys to the Kingdom. Thanks, Gaff. I know all of that early Barrett stuff, if that's what you're talking about. I don't know. Oh, my days. Hello, Bright. Been a while. First time a live one. A new Matrix. Well, I don't know about that. I just know, I think Grego was being a bit hyperbolic. But we'll have a look at the trailer. But it's bound to be... Look, politics has entered everything. You know, there used to be entertainment, and now there's activism, entertactivism. Thank you, Brian. Nice one on that Lady Godiva. Not a problem, Oslab. If you want to say hello to anyone else, just check with me first. Hey, Moz, you wrote me an email saying you needed to talk to me, and I wrote back to you when I had a bit of time. But if I got a bit scared. When a man who's got a tank says, "I want a word with you," yeah, what have I done wrong? No problem. It was a misunderstanding. Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. Right, people, if you're new around here and you don't understand how it works, you can donate using the super chat. That's the Paying Mantis. It's a $sign at the bottom of the chat. Entropy, link at the top of the chat over there or in the description. You can join the channel and then you'll get into the private streams. Link at the top of the description. There's 3 strata. Okay, different values, and the higher you go up, the less people are there, and we all get on the screen. It's not like just me. All right, yeah. I don't expect to get rich from this luck, but I do put a lot of time and effort into it, and I do appreciate a few quid per stream. There you go, Grift's out of the way. Let's have a look at the new Matrix trailer. That you get a community. I don't monetize my videos anyway, so that I can show things like this. But isn't it ridiculous that they then will monetize my channel? But it's a fucking advert. It's like, what? Hang on, it's an advert. Surely you want people to show it. I don't understand. Now, the funny thing about this trailer that I will say first, so that it will save you all saying it, because you all will. At this point, Keanu Reeves is just John Wick. This isn't Neo anymore. This is just John Wick. Now, I really like the John Wick films. I don't know what you think. Me and the missus went to the cinema, to the private booth with the sleeping bag and the reclinable automatic 4 articulation chair. But it's not Neo. It's John Wick. Wait, as soon as you see it, you're going to think, what is this? John Wick versus the Matrix times Predator equals Columbo. I added the last two on for comedic effect. But here we go. John Wick 4. Sorry, The Matrix 4. And they've also brought back to life people that died in previous ones. So that'll be convincing. Here we go. I mean, I will probably watch it because they throw a lot of money at it. But, you know... Right, you look at... Tell me if you see Neo or if you see John Wick. It's not subtle, believe. Check it. Oh, hang on. He's made an absolute fucking mockery of the system. Excuse the language. I am trying. Hang on. Danger pods. Connect. Do we have access? Do we have audio danger? No. Why isn't that? Hang on a minute. No. Why the hell is that not working? Why isn't it giving me that option? There's always something wrong with these damn computers. Right, not a problem. Connect. We're in. We're good. Everyone's happy. Calm down. It's all right. I will have to do this again, though. Hi. I've run out of words. I told you I would. Takes two to know. Right, tell me if you see Neo or John Wicked.
Thomas? You
Thomas?
seem particularly triggered right now. Can you tell me what happened?
I've had dreams that weren't just dreams.
Hark at the John Wick on that. I mean, admittedly, it's, well, who knows whether it's in the future or the past, but that ain't Neo. That's 100% the Wick Master. Look at it. Look at the wick on that. I mean, I'm going to help him out and get rid of that little squint. Oh, look, there you go. Look at the wick on that. And yeah, well, we saw that, didn't we? There's a glitch in the matrix. Yes, I did notice that as well. Horrible and unnecessary, wasn't it? No, but I think there's a new Morpheus, like a younger version. Same character, same bloke, younger. Oh, I'll take that. I'm all right with that. Gav, lovely. They killed his dog again. Anyway, let's carry on with it because the birds come back to life as well, or has she? Here we go.
Crazy. We don't use that word in here.
Oh, nice call, White Rabbit. Lovely. Yeah. Wick's having a bath.
Hi.
Oh? Don't I know you?
Have we met?
Ah, called it.
One pill makes you larger.
Great tune.
And one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice.
Fuck me, is this Matrix or is this John Wick? It's the Xanax. It's hard to say these days, mate.
When she's 10 feet tall.
That's like that. Look, what? Hang on. Look at his reflection. You shouldn't have eaten all that Xanax, son. That's what we all look like after a binge on the Xannies. Hang on, Neo. What is it? You? Or hang on. Yeah, just another random black man. That'll do. Oh, come on, no one knows. No one will notice.
Time to fly.
If you want the truth, Neo, you're going to have to fly me.
Ah, so far it would appear to be the same film as The Matrix. So far this is a remake of The Matrix 1, but with John Wick instead of Neo. What an interesting take.
The only thing that matters to you is still here. I know it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up.
Oh my days! Even the fighting training with his black mate, even that. This is the John Wick Matrix show again, reloaded again. This is incredible.
You don't know me, no?
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember. Yeah, I remember the shot of all the humans as batteries. Yeah, it's good. I wonder if he'll make the jump the first time. If there's not a bit of parkour in a film these days, that don't count. You've got to get a bit of parkour in. Oh, the same shot as well.
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started.
Yeah, you're telling me. They grasped themselves up a bit there, didn't they?
Back to the Matrix.
Yeah, it's a little bit of become a bit of a confessional now. I'm not confident about. I'm not optimistic about that load of trash. That is it. Is it just me, or is that just the Matrix again, but with John Wick? I've said it a few times, but I didn't think it. I haven't seen that before. I didn't think it'd be that much of the same movie, but with John Wick, that's incredible. Oh, hang on a minute. It would appear Chuff has dropped the 10-bit in. Nice one, 1B1S. Hi. But up there it says Chuff. I don't know why that's changed. Nice one. Oh, no, the Chuff is the currency. Oh, what am I doing? I'm sorry, there was a glitch in the Moochrock. Yeah, another one, different one. Grego. I'll take it. I'm up for it. What one? Oh, not the one in the mirror, you cheeky bugger. 3, 2, 2. Rags, time him out. Don't. No, I don't. I'm joking. Manny Moose nailed it. He's so famous, he didn't even need to bother with acting, let alone comb his hair. They said, do you want to be in another Matrix film? He went, nah, only if I can be me. They went, yeah, that'd be fine. He went, okay then. It'll always be Bill and Ted to me, and both of them, in fact. Have I missed anything here? No, all good. Right, now. Oh, hang on a minute. So, I will not dox thee, Tim, but it would appear we've got a professional putting some music into the music festival. How exciting. Right, why am I looking at my emails? There you go, IR's petition. So I'll just copy the link. Right, this is what IR says, people. He says, hi, Chris, thanks for this. Much appreciato. Back up in case my other email address didn't work. You'll need your email and postcode. Doesn't have to be theirs, just in the UK. All right. So this is oh my days, what an absolute result. I was getting a bit worried about you, Mr. Tyler. Okay, look, so people, I've put the link in the chat. This is a petition to sign so that people can actually see their fucking doctor, which older people, which usually are the sicker people, not always, but often, they need a bit of person. They don't know how to sit on their computer and, oh, so I just set up Zoom. What? My mum wouldn't know how to do that. She'd die rather than sort that out. So it's in the thing. I'll put it in a couple of times because I know what these things do. They disappear. So it's in there a couple of times. Where are we going? I'm looking for something because I just see him. Hello, Alan. No apologies. No one has to apologise around here unless they've been an arsehole, and you've never been that. You had the weekend off though, didn't you? That's the problem. This is a problem I have. If I take a Friday off, then Saturday and Sunday, Monday and Tuesday are a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Because like with you, you've got staff under you. Hey, steady. And so on Monday and Tuesday, you've got 3 days of questions to come at you. Oh my days. I will not let the wet cloth of a historical Monday dampen me, but it's hard. It's getting harder. But nice to see you, Alan. You're so regular usually. Steady on, people. I'm not talking about that kind of regularity. I'm sure Alan is, though. When you disappeared, I got a bit concerned. Nice to see you, Al. Thanks for the Lady Godiva. Well, that was the weird thing about it for you. It was almost like a confessional. It's more like the Matrix cutting room floor jobby. Stick it all together. We'll be right. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What's going on here? That ain't working properly. Oh, they actually want more money. You know, they get money for signing scripts. They want you to take tablets. And if they actually cure you, they lose money. And they want to cure you. They want to maintain you. Well, the problem you've got is so-and-so. So if you change your diet and do a bit of exercise, you'll be fine. No. Here, I'm going to give you some warfarin. It's a blood thinner. You'll be on it for about 6 years, and then you'll probably keel over and die. But I'll get a little big pharma kickback every time you cash in your script. So are you all right with that? No, you'll be fine. Don't worry about no. Keep chuffing down the fucking kebabs and 7 bottles of whiskey a week. You'll be fine. It's an absolute racket. Good Lord. The NHS is not about prevention. It's about cure. The amount that ridiculous, hello Packer, that ridiculous NHS, it's so badly managed. Imagine it was about prevention. Imagine they actually spent money on going into schools, talking to people, taking chefs into schools, showing children how to cook really nice things. Imagine they went in and showed them how to make a lobster roll or something. Went in there, showed them how to make really nice food that those kids are just eating. Fucking hell, that's lovely. And then get the kids interested in cooking, boys and girls. And, you know, and actually talk to them and said, look, if you eat shit all the time, you're going to be sick and dead. Just spend some money on some education rather than just going, here, I'll have a couple of Xanax. I mean, in a few weeks, when it's time to come off them, you're not going to sleep for 2 weeks and you'll probably kill yourself. But don't worry about it, you know, because you've got no friends or family by the look of it. So that's probably why you're in this position in the first place. I want some more. No, I'll up your dose when they stop working. And then you go back and go, doctor, you know you've cut my Xanax down. I came and saw you because I was a bit anxious. But now you've cut my dose down, I'm more than anxious. I'm fucking suicidal, you cunt. And the doctor's like, oh, that's all right. I'll give you some more. Chill out. If you can't get them all in at once, just grind them up in a mortar and pestle, mix it with a bit of milk and have like a Zanny milkshake. You'll be right. You can get about 50 in you like that. Is that what you want? No problem here. Bastards. Medicine. Now, I have got a great GP in Soho. He's an absolute diamond. And we have conversations about that sort of stuff. And he's outright said to me that he's got nowhere near the amount of money as his colleagues. You know, when they have their weird little business meetings, they all turn up in Jaguars, Mercedes, all nice, top of the range motors, all nice suits. He don't. He turns up in his Rupert the Bear trousers and his fucking What's it called? What's he got? I can't remember what it's called. It's a Ford. It's something like a Punto, isn't it? Punto. And, you know, he's skint because he doesn't keep giving out scripts. He actually tells people what they need to do to get better rather than just, no, you'll be all right, just mask it with some drugs. They're drug dealers. There you go. Exactly that, Rothschild. Exactly that. They're drug dealers on the whole. Not all of them. As well, Kajettel, that's another thing. Oh, there you go. Look, Jess, I've only just learned how to cook healthy and I'm 20, you know. Well, yeah, this is what kind of society does that? You know, what kind of society does that? I just don't get it. Yeah, you know what we made? Praline. That was it. They had a big old room, about 20 cookers. We had a cooker each. We didn't have a textbook each in English. No, we had one between three. But home economics, all the new liberal education, yeah, they taught us how to make praline. Oh, I see. Heat up sugar. Thanks. Thanks for the lesson. Fucking pricks. Go on, fuck off. Adele, where's the snake? I need an update. Oh, Kajettel, in the NHS, foreign immigrant doctors is something like 80% of malpractice is foreign doctors. It's something like 80%. It's absolutely shocking figures. It's because they don't care, because they haven't got a stake in the game. They're not part of the nation, you know, and they know it. It's bullshit. And also, of course, look, I live in a country where you can couple of $100 and pretty much get anything. Turn up in England with your doctor's certificate. Oh, well done. Where did you train? Cambodia. You can't say anything though, because you know he's not. You know you can't say anything about that. Okay then. Awful. There you go. Look, I got it wrong. 88. My days will steady. What kind of doctor's name is that? It's just awful. It's absolutely awful. Oh, I like the sound of that, Tito. I'm cooking potatoes, sweet corn and onions right out of the garden. Lovely. No, that is lovely. I mean, what are you having with it, though? You can't just have potatoes, sweet corn and onions. You're missing something. Are you a vegetarian? No, man, you need to stick a big lump of steak in with that. Emma is telling the old man she's making some jambons. Jambon. Jimbo. Yep, there's that as well. Jingle rock, bang, jingle. Ah, chicken, but not out the garden. That's your next move, Tito. That's your next move. And that reminds me of the photograph. See, did you all get that photo, people? Right, check this out. I'm not going to dox the fella because he might not want me to, but if he's in the chat, he can tell you who he is. So yesterday we had a little chat about stealth camping, didn't we? Oh, matrix in my ear. We had a little chat about stealth camping and, you know, just going out and doing things, getting off your ass and, you know, doing something you might not normally do, or even something you normally do, but you might not have done it for a while. And a scrub. Are you in, mate? You know it is. It's the fishing photo. I've just cropped so terribly that I'm going to have to recrop it. So look at this, people. It looks like he's carp angling by the setup. And this looked absolutely lovely. Have a look at this. Scamping. Don't even know what that means. Scamping, are you in? Scamping, you here? Scrub this photo. Are you here? Well, he doesn't appear to be in. Hello, Lockie, Larry. Nice to see you. So look, this is a photo that Scrub sent me. Went fishing yesterday. Or I think it might have been Friday. Look at that. Look. There's his tent. There's his rods. That's the moon. He said it was so bright you could nearly read by it. Look at that lovely lake, or perhaps river. I'm guessing lake, though. There you go. It's this fella, our boy John. He said it was absolutely lovely. Look at that. Look, he's got his little camouflage tent. I bet he had a couple of cold ones in there. There's his rods. Look at the moon. Look at that. Lovely. And all it means is getting off your ass and going doing something. Nice one. Thanks for sending that, John. Yeah, but I used to know people that I used to sell sulfate to that used to go carp angling. Sometimes they didn't even put any bait on. They just went out. That was just to keep the missus happy. No, I'm going fishing. No, I'm going camping. The old optonics, air rig. I know it works. And just hang out with a couple of mates. Lovely. Or on your Jack Jones, of course. Nice one, John. It's a lovely photo. I think we should have another look, actually. the Matrix microwaved. Let's have another little look at that lovely bit of the country. Look, what a nice place to stay. Imagine waking up there, crack of dawn, about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, fresh as a daisy, fry up some bacon, get a cup of tea on the stove. Bloody lovely. Well, there you see LC 350. Oh, yeah, no bait. Yeah. The speed freaks didn't want to catch anything. They just wanted to camp for a couple of nights. But the lakes wouldn't let you camp there. It was a fishing lake, so you had to have your license. Your license for that. But, Wolfie's getting a little bit. Well, he just said he ain't caught anything. But, John, are you really going to start angle grinding now? Are you joking me? John, with carp angling, though, sometimes you'll catch 2 or 3 a season, won't you? It's not like getting the old roach pole out and just yanking fish out all day long. You'll catch 2 or 3 a season. Well, I didn't go there, Rags, because it feels a bit icky because she came back for a while, but I don't know, maybe she lurks. I do miss her so much. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. That's where I used to sell the sulfate to them. And they'd ring me up, of course, come Saturday evening, because they'd done it all in Friday. They wanted some more. So I'd go down the lakes and spend a bit of time with them because I'll be dishing out the powder. And, they were just sitting around there. They weren't cooking anything, though. They were talking a lot. But there was cups of tea and that. Oh, there you go. Where is it? What did he just say? Yeah, sometimes you go for weeks without catching, and then when you do, nice. What is that a lake or a river, John? I'm guessing it's a lake, because river carp. I doubt you'll be fishing for river carp, would you? Okay, John. No, me too, Rags. Me too, absolutely. She's one hell of a woman. I've been watching her videos. It's like I'm sort of just to get a bit of a mouth. That sounded wrong, but you know what I meant. Are you sure, Steve? I thought with carp angling, you're 2 or 3 a season. I don't know. I'm not questioning. I am questioning, and not because I know otherwise, because I was never a carp angler. I was taught how to tie a hair rig, though. Do people still use hair rigs? Do people still use optonics? I remember some geezer. The carp anglers in the chat will get this. So this bloke goes to me. He went, "Oi, you're in danger." He went, "You go and sell powder to all those boys down the lakes, don't you?" I went, "Well, a few of them." He went, "I've got 20 sets of optonics." I was like, "All right. How much are a set of optonics these days, John? Or any other carp anglers? How much are a set of optonics? I mean, do you still have them? I mean, I am going back 30 years now. So, but I'm sure there's still something similar. Yeah, alarms, basically. It's a line alarm, people. right, the real basic one is the top of a fairy liquid bottle, right? So you pull the line down, the weight of the fairy liquid bottle. When it goes up, you've got to buy it, right? The next one up used to be called herons, and it was like a really crappy little beeper with a bit of metal in it. And when the line pulled, the metal went bang and ruined your night. And then the top ones in my day were optonics. And when you got to buy it, the volume actually. So if you were getting a nibble, it sort of go, and if you get it, and that's what you'd say, you'd get up and give it a little pinch. And so this geezer's gone, I've got 20 boxes of optonics. There you go, £500 a pop. Well, in my back when I was selling them, a set of optonics, I set it back about 200. And he went, you can have the lot off me for 150 quid. And I thought, well, that's easy money. I went, all right then. They were those fucking herons. They were those fucking like clothes peg with a beeper on it. I was like, you cheeky cunt. You cheeky bastard. Sorry about the language. I've tried to stop swearing, but it would appear to have been creeping its foul way back into the streams. Well, that was John's lovely photograph. I think I've got a video for you now. But I didn't set it up. As you could see, I was still eating cornflakes when I came on. So what is going on with this? Batteries. Give us a couple of seconds. Oh, there you go. I found it. I've now found what I was looking for. 1 second. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't do this to me. Not now. Not while I'm streaming, please. I've got people, they need me. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. You'll have to do before I get in there. Work for me, work. Oh, this is getting fucking stupid now. Talk amongst yourselves. We're good. It's almost like I was never gone. Steady on, Rufus. Jesus, I've been talking for an hour. It was like 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Oh, I bet we're talking about boilies, are we now? When it comes to making your own, it'll be boilies. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. There you go, John. You remember them. Well, I wasn't happy with my 20 boxes of herons, I can assure you. I ended up giving them away, bloody things. Right, I've got something for you. I've got a little something for you. Let me just find this. It's only a little bit of parkour, but it's quite a nice one. So there's this Australian bloke, right? And his name's Dom Tomato. Parkour fans will know of him. Only like a couple of years ago, he was a bin man in Australia. He's now sponsored by Red Bull, one of the very few professional parkour people in the world, right? And he can just do, he is a different league of parkour person. Do you remember I used to take the piss out of parkour? But when you see the things this bloke does, you suddenly think, all right, because my initial thing was we used to just call that playing as kids. But when you see the likes of Mr. Tomato and what he can do, it's quite cool. So I haven't got it rigged up to the right bit, but it's around here somewhere. So I'm sure you'll see it.
Yeah.
This net wasn't here last time, which means I'm going to have to send it a little.
Right, so he's going to jump off. This is in Brighton, so a lot of you might recognise it. And listen to what he says about... there you go, Ralph. There you go, Ralph. Do it. Get back into it. That is exactly what it's about. I was very disappointed. I was very disappointed. A couple of the polls recently were, "Are you happy?" and what prevents you from getting involved in new projects. And you know, some of the poll answers are really quite sad. People just saying, "I'm just too lazy," or "I'm demotivated," or "I'm procrastinating." And you know, you've got the good life doesn't come to you. You've got to go out. And with most things, it's just starting. It's just starting. You know, this is something I learned about writing years ago, because I didn't used to write the amount I've been writing the last 5 years. And this geezer said to me, he said, tests. Most people who start something will carry on. It's just that change of, you know, you just want to sit about because you're used to it, or do something passive, like, you know, sit and passively consume videos or telly. Whereas if sometimes I don't want to write. I know I've got to, because I've got to get the novel finished. I've got to get my SUBSTACKs out. I've got to do some marketing work, whatever. And I'm thinking, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And then I have faith, because I know from before that once I start, I'll love it. And I'm huffing and puffing. I'm like, hey, set this up, get that out, open up Scrivener. And then I'm like, right. And then there's a little bit that says, carry on from where you left off. And I'm like, yeah, page 124, click. And then I'm like, wicked. And then it's getting light. I've done 5 hours without even realizing it. You know, I'm like, oh, fuck, I've got to go to bed. And it's just that starting. You know, and that's for anything. It's not just writing or working. You know, like Ralph here, he wants to get back into fishing. And there's things that we used to do when we were younger that we used to love. And, you know, circumstance, families, relationships, work, money, all sorts of things. And a lack of energy, because as we get older, you know, we haven't got the fucking spring in our step that we used to ping out of bed with in the morning. But if you can just make those small steps, right, I want to do that. I want to get back into that. Just work out, right, what do I need? How am I going to get hold of it? Get hold of it, go and do it. Simple. Right, let's get back to the parkour. Good call though, Ralph. I hope you get into it. I hope it turns out well. Imagine being able to pull a few trout out of the river. Imagine that. Getting home and cooking fresh trout. Oh my gosh. I know what I'd do. I'd set up a little barbecue out the back. I'd be barbecuing them. I'd be wrapping them up in silver foil. I'd be chopping some garlic in there. Probably put some. What would I put in there? Probably put some chives or something in there. Ooh, yeah. Right, check it. Right, I see you say running and jumping, Steve, and that's what I used to say. But pay attention. Check this out.
Yeah.
This net wasn't here last time, which means I'm going to have to send it a little bit harder and a little bit further. But last time I landed almost in the middle of the...
So you see this bit here where my mouse is? He's got to jump over this bar. So he's going to jump over this bar, over the net, and land in the volleyball courts. Now, just jumping that on its own is, I reckon, out of the 110 people watching this stream. All right, well, let's do it. How many people would jump off there you've got to run? You're not going to be able to do it just from standing to get over this net. How many of you, give me a 1 in the stream if you honestly think you'd run along there, jump over that net and land that 30, 40 foot away. Give me an honest one. Don't if you don't think, oh, you lot are brilliant. Break a leg. No, fuck, no, I would die. Nah. And I'm with you. Don't get me wrong. I'm not here going, oh, well, you're no good because I would. No, fuck if I would. Right. So that, with an umbrella, I never saw you as the Mary Poppins type with your carpet bag. Well, even as a kid, who said it? Someone said maybe 5 years ago, but even at 18, I think I'd have a bit of a, you know, maybe if I had a few beers or something and I'd wake up in hospital, I wouldn't even do it if his life depended on it. Isaac says no. Sally's not up for it either. Right, so that's if you're just running and jumping, right? So let that put what this fella does into perspective.
If you're hitting that net,
You're doing it wrong.
You haven't got as far as you should be.
Exactly right, exactly right. It's a good low net, so I'm going to go up and look from the top and then...
So remember, a couple of years ago, he was a bin man. Nothing wrong with being a bin man. That's not why I'm saying it. I'm saying it because he was doing manual labour in Australia. And he done a deal. It's quite an interesting story, actually. He done a deal with his bosses. They said to him, look, we don't care how long it takes you, but you've just got to get the roads on your route done. So they had their route, say 15 or 20 roads. And so him and his mate said, well, look, why are we going to just walk along slowly and do this? He said, when we can fucking move, get a move on, get these bins in there, give the van a tap, move it on, bosh, get the whole lot done in 3 hours instead of the 6 or 7 it used to take. And then we've got the rest of the day to do our parkour or whatever. And like I say, he's now sponsored by Red Bull, professional parkour athlete, and considered probably, I think, the best in the world. And check him out, man, because this is awesome.
Hey, what's up?
Whoa! Get out! Fuck me! First time! Whoa!
Travis, my subscribers would like...
That was all right, wasn't it? There was a payoff there, wasn't there? You didn't see that coming, did you? You thought he was just... Did you see him do a full twist? Fucking hell. That jump is about 40, 50 foot lengthways. He's about 25 foot off the ground. He does a full twist in the air. That means at one point you can't see where you're landing. That's the thing about a twist. Do you understand that? Because he's done twists on concrete. So at one point you're looking up. So that takes balls of steel. I tell you, that takes balls of steel. Hang on a minute. You don't say. Hang on. Oh my bloody days. Oh, look at, I can't keep my smiling. Dawn Browning. Height. She says this. Hello, lovely heart. No. This is all too much. Hello, lovely host and beautifuls. I've been a bit distracted lately. I know, I've been watching. I've seen your raised beds and I've seen all the soil that arrived. I've seen Master Ben. I've been watching your videos. I saw your red wellies. You called them gum boots. See? I'm not lying. I did watch them. Just to hear your voice, woman. I've been a bit distracted lately. And you know, Dawn, we were just talking about that. And that you've always done it. You know, I've seen your videos. You're getting shit done. You're doing it. And it is that starting, isn't it? You know, you can sit there going, yeah, maybe one day we should do that. Maybe one. No, just do it. Start it. Anyway, I've been a bit distracted lately. I'm loving this quality content. Mwah! Thank you, Dawn. How wonderful to see you. John Palmer grassed you up. He went, Dawn lurks. That's made my absolute day. And it's Rags' birthday. It has been rather good content the last few weeks. And it's an absolute cracker to see you. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm absolutely made up. Hey, look, I've got dimples. Thank you for the donations. Much appreciato. But in this, you know, I am Lord of Grift. But in this case, it's the comment wins without a doubt. Because when you first came back in here, I was thinking, yeah, she's not talking to me, but it's a start. But that's lovely, Dawn. Bless you, my love. I already shared your channel, but we should do it again. We should do it again. So people, you can go and check out Dawn and her garden, her dog, her little shunt. I didn't say that. Here, Dawny B946. And go and give her a sub. And it's lovely to hear her voice. She's from England and she's like, okay, we're going to now get out of that dirt, you mutt. Stop eating the dirt. They're my gumboots. She's like, what part of England is that? But I suppose that's what happens. In 10 years, I'll be talking like a Cambodian. Well, I've been here 4 years. I know 2 words. Thank you, Dawn. How lovely to see you. I'll put the link in the chat a couple of times because I know it gets lost. And go over there, people, and give young Ms. Browning a sub. Thanks. Gaffney, you're a little bit spiky today, mate. You've been prodding and poking. Yeah, he grasped you. Absolutely. Hello, Alan. Back to work. Oh, Alan. Hi. Take care, mate. Yep. Oh, yeah, Alan, tomorrow afternoon is yoga stream. You might have already gone, but next Wednesday, music festival. And we have tons of tunes. We've got tons. That might be a 3-hour stream. That's going to be like the gallery we done and the photos of us as fools. And they were 2 of the best streams we've ever had in the glorious house of. Thanks for the donation, Alan. Take care, mate. But definitely try and get to next Wednesday's afternoon stream. I don't know what it is your time, but it'll be about 6. Let's say 6. Fuck it. I can't say when because of my work schedule. So, but Wednesday is I think so. Let's have a 1 for Dawn. It's going to be Wednesday, all right, people. The music the Scrubs Music Festival, all music done by Scrubs. I've got a tune I'm putting in as well, one that none of you have heard. Oh, actually, Mrs. Me in it might have heard it. I think I sent it to her. Yeah. Good call, Strontium Dog. Yeah, that dog. I hope Alan was still here to hear that because I got distracted for a while there. I hope you heard that, Alan. Take care, mate. Well, that has cheered me up like nobody's biz. We all sub to Browning's channel, have we? I think I have. Yeah, I have. Make sure. Oh, listen, I also had a look at my analytics and 40% of the people who watch my streams aren't subscribed. Give us a subscription. That'd be handy. You've only got to go. What was the other analytic that shocked me? I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, I'm down to 17% females, but the average is about 8%. So doing something right. Well, I think I had another video, actually. The old problem is, of course, my stupid history doesn't record the same history on my phone, even though it's the same stuff, same account. So Lord knows what's going on. Oh, actually, I wanted to show you that as well. Right, listen, people, I want to talk to you about something. I've got a tip for you. I've got an investment tip for you, okay? Yep, I've put his link out twice. We played 2 entire videos of his on this channel. And we played Ian's guitar making channel. Yeah, I played two of Dave Thompson's videos. Very, very good. Right, I've got a tip for you, people. Right, I've got a tip. I invested in this one. It's an index. Right, I'll keep it simple. When you're buying stocks and shares, You can buy a stock in, say, Amazon. That's a single company. You can buy a stock in John's Fresh Farmhouse Sausages. Hang on, let me just put it on mute. And the fart has gone. Right, so that's a single company. Or you can put it on an index, which is a collection of companies like the FT 100, like the Standard & Poor 500, the S&P 500. There's loads of indexes, right? So I've done a bit of research. I talked to my man Tom, right? I typed in indexes for 2021 to look out for. Standard & Poor, S&P are always there. S&P has an average yearly growth of about 10%, right? 10%. Now, if you're English, if you're from in the UK, I think it's the whole of the UK, you can put up to 20 grand a year into a stocks and shares ISA. Any money you make, you don't pay income tax, you don't pay capital gains tax. It's all free profit, right? No tax, right? Now I'm going to show you. I put a load of money, about 300 quid. Because what I'm doing, anytime I've got like the odd 100 quid, instead of buying something that you might have done before, I just buy a couple of shares with it. See, this is the thing. Rather than think, well, that's not for me, I haven't got thousands of pounds. But you do have the odd 50 quid. And instead of going out and drinking the night away and getting a taxi and doing in a oneer, I'll spend that on shares. And I found an index, MSCI India, right? Now, India is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Now, I'm going to show you something. Hang on. This is the last month's growth of MSCI India. That's last month's growth. 1 month, right? Now, to translate that for you, that has gone up 8.27%, right? So if you had 100 quid in that, you've now got 108 quid in a month, right? You've now got 108 quid. Tax-free. Now, that sounds like nothing. But then you might put another oneer on it if you find it, if you come across it. If you make some sacrifices here and there, don't buy that. Don't buy another album. Don't buy this. Chuck it in your ISA, and you've got up to 20 grand each year. Now, this is MSCI India's annual. So this is the last year's growth, MSCI India, right? See that green line going up? In the last year, it has gone up 46%. Right? The shares are just short of 6 quid each. So if you had 500 quid in that account, you've now got 750 tax. Are we good? Am I back? Right, I'm on a different internet now. Let me know what the quality is like. Anything? Anything? Nice one, Mrs. Me in it. Let me know if it goes a bit dodgy, because now I'm on the people downstairs internet. I just kind of worked out their password. The quality is shit. The quality is terrible, is it? Well, Windy says it's fine, so it's not always just me. Yeah, maybe people need to refresh. There you go. From beyond the grave. Now listen, I'm not a professional financial advisor. The value of your shares can go up and down. But I would advise you, when you get off here, thank you, Melvin, thank you, Lar, thank you, Rathchild. I would suggest when you get off here, go and have a look at MSCI India as an index. And if you've got money sitting in the bank, money sitting in the bank's going down in value. You understand that? Your bank manager says, you know, leave it in there. It's going down in value. It depreciates. So if you've got like 5 grand in the bank, next year that's going to be worth about 4,500. Nice. Whereas if you put 5 grand into MSCI India this time last year, you've now got 7.5 grand tax free. So I have to say, all right, Rags, I'll have a look. I have to say this. I'm not a professional at this. You know, I'm just telling you what I've been doing and how it's working for me. Jubilation Media says, I'm not looking at MSMI Indian. Thanks. Why not? Tell me why not. A peculiar comment. Why do I immediately get the feeling that Jubilation Media is not going to do very well around here? No, it's MSCI India, was what I said. One of the fastest growing economies in the world. Is that your answer? Okay. There you go. Well, that would be nice, wouldn't it? There you go. All right, watch what happens now. Ragnar, on your birthday, bring it down, mate, and bring it hard and fast. Because I just don't need cunts in my life. Go on. You know, look, I'm absolutely up for a conversation, but sounds like a load of old wank. I mean, you're either an arsehole or you're 12 years old, and either of those, bye. There you go. Okay. Well, no need to. Just bring the hammer down. But if someone said I ain't doing it, okay, why not? And then he could have come back and said, well, blah 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 blah, and I could have said, okay, that's fair enough. Then we could have had a conversation. But what we've actually had, because he has no idea of communicating with other humans, a lost opportunity. That's what's happened. It's just bizarre. It's just absolutely bizarre. A nice one, birthday banhammer. Just as I said it, Cragley, I read your thing. Oh, there you go. Heen. And you meant to type he. Yeah, man. Birthday banhammer. Absolutely amazing. Lazy Bones Outdoors says, check out CRCT. Oh, my days. All right, hang on a minute. Let me get my book out. The old Scrubs Book of Knowledge. Watch that shiny. Watch it catch the light. Hang on. Oh, I haven't got my light anymore. Oh, here we go. Whoosh, whoosh. I will be doing that. There you go. There you go. Nice one. I mean, that would appear to be a better response to a tip, right? I'll have a look. I'm sorry about suggesting how you might be able to make some money. Right. Oh, my days. Hello, Alberto Pardsnipinek. Hang on, no, I've got to get that right. That's someone's name. Hello, Alberto Pardsnipek. Alberto Pardsnipek. Hello, mate. Chris, insider tip for free trade. Oramed. Develop. Oh, God, of course. Because all the junkies out there who know how to stash their SUBSTACK up the side of their mouth can get their vaccine passport without taking it. Okay, let's have a look at it. I'll add that to the thing. And by the way, people, if you weren't here for all that free trades, that's how I'm buying my stocks. And look, I'm no big player, by the way. This is the odd £100, but I'm not having it sitting in the bank. I'm just not having it. Losing, you might as well have it under your bed if you're having it in the bank. Literally. Nice one, Alberto Pard Snip. Is that your real name, or because if it is, I apologise for keep getting it wrong, but it's a fucking one. Alberto Pard Snipek. Let me get it right. Pard Snipek. Alberto Pard Snipek. Nice one on the donation and the tip. There you go. Yes, Andrew, crypto's doing well, but it's such a, look, if you look at indexes, historically, they've gone up. Whereas crypto there's no precedent, is there? And I don't know. So is this internet holding up okay? So I wanted to show you that. Nice to see it. Nice for that tip, Lazy Bones Outdoors. A nice one, Pardip Snip Neck, for the donation. I was just looking for a video, but I remember I was looking at free trade, and I thought, I will mention that. And look, if you weren't here for that talk, you can put up to 20 grand a year into that. It's not a normal ISA. That's wank. It's a stocks ISA. When you sign up to free trade, it's as easy as, stocks ISA. And then you top money up from your bank. I think you can do as little as a tenner. And then you just buy the shares. You go, that one, this is how many, buy. And then it's in your ISA. And then when it's 20 grand, I mean, it's unlikely I'll hit my 20 grand limit, to be honest with you. When it comes around to the next April, the beginning of the financial year, you can then put another 20 grand in. And if you look at this as a 10-year project, lovely. And if you are making money, you can buy more shares at the start of the, do you see what I'm saying? It's all compound. Okay, I've done that one. Nice one. What it means. This is pissing me off now. This isn't just my internet. Rags, I don't know what that is in relation to, but I like the idea of it not being your first rodeo. If I dip out again, I'm going to go back to the other internet. Well, it's one of the fastest growing markets in the world. I mean, if anyone's literally going to go bloody packies and not take a punt at an almost surefire investment, that's ridiculous. That is so bitter and broken. The grim life you'll have is you call that upon yourself. I'm not putting money into an Indian index. Well, you don't want to make money out of them, no? Okay, no problem. Yeah, without a doubt. And I'll tell you, Fionn also, Cambodia, average age, it's about 26 years old. No aging population. Last year's GDP went up about 7%. Cambodia is poised to be the next Asian success story. So it's interesting. Lovely porridge. Are you sure? I love your avatar and your name, but are you sure? I got a funny... Look, I have to keep stressing, I'm not a professional financial advisor. The value of your investments can go up up as well as down. But if you look at, if you find an index you're in, look, this is what I've done, right? I'm going to tell you my system. Go on to Google, type in top indexes for 2021, right? Or 2022 if you're going to be brassic until maybe after Christmas, right? That means skin, brassic skin, broke, no money. Fucking hell, English slang is amazing, isn't it? If you're going to be brassic, that means skin, brassic skin. Broke. Well, I still haven't got there. If you got no, look, anyway, So say you're going to come into a couple of grand in the new year. So type into Google top indexes for 2022, right? Or if you want to invest next week, 2021. And then look at about 10 different websites. And they'll all list their top 10 indexes. And what I done was got a bit of paper and I wrote down, I could have spreadsheeted it, but I'm a bit of a pen and paper man when it comes to this stuff. I wrote down all the ones that the first people tipped. Then the second page I went to on Google, all the ones they tipped. All the ones the next one tipped. Basically, all 10 pages, all the ones they tipped. And then I joined the dots. Oh, S&P Utilities has come up 8 times. So I scored S&P Standard & Poor 500 Utilities 8. It scored 8. And it's out of a possible 10 because I looked at 10 pages. Oh, this one seems to be, that's mentioned on 6 of them. This one scored 6. And then at the end of that, I had a list of indexes from 8, which was the highest, down to about 4 or 5, which was the lowest. And so what I've done, I've had a look at loads of different research. I've collated that information. And then you don't stop there. This is where it gets really interesting. Then, so S&P 500 Utilities. S&P 500 Utilities historical charts. And then you can go and see how that index, that collection of companies, that group of companies, how that's performed over the last 20 or 30 years. And you'll see it going like that. You'll have the odd stock market crash, but that recovers. And then I started scoring those. Right, let's say and I think I've done from 95. From 95 to 2020, this one's gone up 62%. This one's gone up 54%. And then if it's scored high, if it's got a high first number, so S&P 500 Utilities was in, I'm not telling you the actual results here. I'm just, because I can't remember them off the top of my head, I'm just giving you an example. If it's got a high first number, like 8, it turned up in 8 of the recommended indexes. And if it's got a high percentage, its historical charts showed in 25 years, it's gone up 60%. That's worth a punt, in my opinion. And again, that can be just 50 quid at the end of the week when I got a little bit of money left over. That could be, there was a scrub and he's the most delightful, and he gave me quite a fair chunk of money once, and bless him. And he said, take your missus on holiday with it. And I did. But I had about 3,500 left over. And so that got invested. And I said to him, maybe you should do it. He wouldn't have it. Bless him. So there you go. Hang on a minute. And Lazy Bones Outdoors, I have had people email me with this loads. They don't want people... They don't want it out in public, and I understand that people can be like that about money. But Lazy Bones Outdoors says, I'm not big into myself. Started with $500 up to $800. This is a free 500. It's free 300 quid, $300. But if you're in England, you won't pay any tax on that. So what are you on, Robinhood or something? I think that's the American one, isn't it? I actually stopped swearing, but I've been so excited lately because it's just been a real laugh. I've been really enjoying getting back to streaming. What you might not know, Livy, is I streamed for about 1.5 years, and then I just said to everyone, I can't do it anymore. I'm stopping. But it turned out it wasn't the streaming that was causing me problems. It was sleeping tablets, because I've got an history of drug addiction, and I got a bit into the diazepam. And so once I sorted that out, I've come back, and it's just brilliant. And, I risked a lot. We used to stream to 250, 300 people a day, and I've lost 200 of them, they haven't forgiven me. But when I get guests on, we get those numbers. So I told you I've got Tim Davis, the fighter pilot, coming back on. I'm also going to ask, well, I've already asked, but I asked him I'll email him. I'm going to see if Semiagog will come on, and I'm sure he will. I mean, we get on well. So Semiagog, Tim Davis, there's someone else. I'm going to see if Sugar Tits wants to do a stream. That's Bearing's missus, if you don't know. So they're all good. They're all good. Oh, okay. Robin Hood and E-Trade, because I know Robin Hood got in a lot of trouble, didn't they, when they stopped people from buying the old GameStop thing that happened. Spencer Pearson says this: look, save everything you can, mortgage the kids' kidneys, bang it all on SpaceX flotation. Elon is going to bag a platinum asteroid as big as the Isle of Wight. I'll tell you what, though, Tesla stock, if you'd have put $1,000 on Tesla stock this time last year, you'd have nearly doubled it. No shit. Tesla flew this year. Meditate to Dial Tone is a very excellent name. Great chat with AIU the other day. Did you see me on his channel? Because he put it up there. Nice one for coming over here. I'm assuming that's what's happened. Nice one for the 14 Canadian dollars too. Muchos appreciato. That's very kind of you. And thank you for that. It's lovely talking to Devon. Could just go on all night, really, because he's an interesting bloke. He's very interesting, very bloke. And that's very kind of you. And thanks for popping over and having a look as well. I think I got 100 new subs, at least 100. I might have some more now, but they round them up or down to 100 on Social Blade. Oh, by the way, people, if you are new here, what scrubs know where I'm about to go? If you are new here, there's this thing that I do. It's cracking me up already. I do a Substack. Here you go. I'll put the link in the chat. If you go there and sign up, you get 2 original written stories or pieces of writing from me. They're autobiographic fiction every month. So I can't believe we got a top keck in this day and age. Nice one, Spencer. Johnny, Substack? What could that be? What the frick is happening here? I like your job, Alan. Snuck off to give you a number. You can't sneak out of your own business. That's very, very kind of you, Alan. Fucking hell. Sneak back to work. You know what your staff are like. You told me. That sounded awful, didn't it? Sneak off back to work. I'd rather you stay here, to be honest. Thank you, Alan. Alan, can't you get a set of these cans and maybe an hat like this, and you can sit at work? A weird choice of tune. That was the Wombles tune. Nice one, Alan. Birthday Rags has dropped to 10. It's your birthday. How am I going to get that back to you? Thanks for this morning, Chris and Scrubs. Really appreciated it. Chris, what's Substack? It's funny you ask that. I'll tell you what I'll do, Rags. I'll put the link in the chat. It's a writing platform, and me being like a contemporary writer, I write 2 short stories every month, and it's totally free. The link is also in the description if you change your mind. But thanks for asking, Rags, because not many people know about my Substack. I have actually got about 1,800 subscribers. Only been on there about 5 months. Lovely. Uber-based? What in the... We've been there. There you go. Are YouTubers still doing the atheism thing? Not really. It's kind of had its day, isn't it? I mean, you know, while I mean, even atheism, I'm gonna. It's changed back to the one that they're throttling. I'm going to change back a second. Without a doubt, I am now being bandwidth throttled. My internet isn't like this all day. It's because I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours. They're doing me up. Sake, jokes aside. Nah, that one's too slow. I'm gonna have to go back to that one. Right, I'm going to stay on here. I reckon I'm going to say it. I'm going to say this one's going to be all right, and that screen's going to go black. No, without a doubt, I'm being throttled. I checked it out yesterday. I know all about it. Noel Plum is so freaking dull. That is hilarious. Dangerfield, yeah. The atheism has waned a bit, but Noel Plum is still at it 2 times a year. He's so boring. Now hang on a minute. Hang on. Each to their own. I understand that some people, LC, I have seen that. I've just caught it in my entropy, so don't think that I've missed that. Some people like different things. I mean, look, I've only got 110 people watching. Noel might be getting a lot more than that, but it ain't for me. Noel. Will Martin. Oh, he's totally a leftist now. He's virtually a commie. He's virtually a communist now. The Amazing Atheist. Like they all went there, didn't they? Shoe on head. Oh, where the ridiculous now. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to try a different internet altogether. Yeah, they're fucking me around now. Yeah, but the Amazing Atheist is a complete joke. He's a complete joke. I couldn't believe it. I went and had someone said to me, "Go and have a look what the Amazing Atheist is talking about," and it's like he's all pro Biden and everything. It's like, were you joking me? Yeah, but have you noticed? He's you know what he now does what he does best. He's a scientist, and I like that stuff. I mean, he got caught up in all the feminism stuff at a time when it was specialist area better science. Mamma mia. Leave it out, man. Just let me stream, you fuckers. What might I be able to do? Mark, any ideas if you're still watching? to sort this out. I don't know what I can do. I'm just going to have to roll with it. I'm going to get him round here. I'm going to get the internet man round here and go, you fucked me up, you bastards. Because on the speed test, my internet is over 100 upload and download. So I can't work out why this is happening. You don't need 100 upload to do a bloody stream. It could be the computer, but it don't look like it because I have no idea. LC350, have a share of my hard day's work. Right? Thanks for the lady, LC350. Much just appreciano. Yep, that was a weird one, wasn't it? And it was almost overnight. I mean, it was fun times. There was the German who went mental. Kraut and tea. Remember that? And he made a comeback. Didn't last long. He thought, oh, everyone will have forgotten about what I did with the experts I got together. So now I'm going to do a comeback. And my channel will be wonderful once again. And everyone just went, in the comments, it was like, fuck off. I thought you were dead. They were fun times, though, without a doubt. They were fun times. Oh, my days, that happened? That rings a bell. That rings a bell. What do I need to respond to? I don't know what's happening, Spencer. There's another 107 people I'm trying to keep an eye on. Kraut and Toss, he was a weird one. Come on, any more? Me and Horace usually have a good laugh about all this stuff. It's the Gamergate crowd, really, isn't it? The skeptics. Oh, they call themselves that. The skeptic community. I remember when they all went out. Oh, it was gross. Do you remember when Sargon, Warski, loads of them went out and saw Anita Sarkeesian at that convention? And that horrible woman, what's her name? She had that geezer on her show and said, hey, when was the last time you asked your friend, hey, bro, why don't we hold hands? I can't even remember her name. Black woman. She used to do a show for MTV, and it was just social justice. Wizard of Calls. I was on his show twice, and he was on mine. Me and him used to get on, and then he just said, nah. He's gone proper left as well. Can someone remember the name of that black woman who used to do that? Random McCann disappeared, didn't he? I mean, I get it a lot, but not so much anymore because he's sort of gone. There you go, Francesca. Give me a 1 in the chat. That's it, Kajettel. Give me a 1 in the chat if you remember that video that Francesca made where she got her mate on. And they actually made a video suggesting men should hold hands when walking down the street. And he come on and he went, when was the last time you saw your friend and went, hey, bro, why don't we hold hands? And it wasn't a joke. They were suggesting that men should hold hands. I mean, it doesn't, the feminization, the emasculation of men doesn't get any. I'm going to see if I can find it. Can anyone remember what Francesca's show was called? Please let me see if I can find it. Can anyone remember what the show was called? That will be amazing. Oh, Random McCam's still making content. He does about 2 or 4 shows. Oh, that's interesting. Francesca Ramsey. There you go. Nailed it. Good call, Kajettel. I want to find that video. It's so funny because even he is not, you can tell he's not convinced. Right, let me see if I can find it by Fran. How do you spell it? Fran Ramsey. Hold hands men. I bet I can find loads of people ripping the piss. Where's the actual show? I've got it. Oh no, I've got Bearing taking the piss out of it, which might be worth MTV Decoded. Why straight men don't hold hands. There you go. Brilliant. MTV, that's a show. What a mess. This is going to be awesome. Why don't men hold? That should do it. MTV Impact. Why don't straight men hold hands? They've changed the name of the channel. That's interesting. It says MTV Decoded on the thumbnail, but the channel's MTV Impact. Right. Listen to me, people. For those of you who don't know, and I'm telling you, right? This isn't a joke. I promise you, everyone who's seen this will back me up. You will think this is a joke because this is how things used to be. This is only about three years old. And hello, Skin Scar. Good to see you, son. Yeah, for sure. But they do in Arab countries, men hold hands. That's all right, but that's their culture. You don't suddenly say to the European descent, hold hands. That's like going out to Arab cultures and saying, don't hold hands with each other. They'll tell you to fuck off. So this isn't a joke. And you won't, it's hard to actually process that this is literally, look, even if you're not gay, you should look don't hold hands. Gay men want to be masculine. I lived in Soho for long enough. I was the only straight in the fucking village. You know, even gays don't want to hold hands. It's ridiculous. Right, let's check it out. It's a community guidelines jobby, but who cares? This is going to be major laughs. I hope I don't get throttled too much because that's going to be a real ruiner. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Warning, warning. This is real. Ready? Please don't throttle me. Go.
Two guys holding hands. What do you think is going on? Your answer will not surprise me.
Know how she talks to you. Notice how she addresses you like you're 5 years old. Yet again, the infantilization of everyone. This is utopianist thinking. They are infantilizing you. It's like she's talking to a fucking play school. No, this is for adults. This isn't for teenagers. Check it.
Look, there are lots of reasons to not hold hands. Maybe you have a cold. Maybe your palms are sweaty. Maybe
maybe you've got the coof.
your fingers are coated in a slimy layer of Cheeto dust that you tried licking off, but then
yeah, we're not children. Stop talking to me like that, you patronising old bint.
turn into an orange paste that's stuck under your nails. Been there. But there are a few totally bogus reasons that have straight cis dudes freaked out everywhere.
Straight cis dudes. Imagine saying that and with no irony. Are you serious? There's many straight cis dudes who aren't holding hands. Yeah, that's because they're straight cis dudes. Continue brainwashing the millennials, Franny.
The idea of physical contact with another man. So we won't call it mansplaining, but I have found the perfect straight cis dude to help explain. Hey there, Kenny.
Yes, Pizzle. Right,
So
hang
many,
on. Oh, bollocks, I missed it. Right, yeah, she's married to a white fella, yeah. She doesn't talk about it too much. Now, people, I missed it a little bit, right? I've got to rewind it a bit. She's going to bring on her machismo Kenny. Kieran, exactly. Hang on. Hey there, Kenny. You wait till you see Kenny. You wait, and you'll be like, what? I'm not taking any advice about being masculine from this thing. Check out Kenny. He's such a dork.
With another man. So we won't call it mansplaining, but I have found the perfect straight cis dude to help explain. Hey there, Kenny. Touched any dudes lately?
So
Hey there, Kenny. Touched any dudes lately? What the fuck? Now, this bloke is not joking. Ready?
many, Francesca. Somehow, I'm still straight. Look, showing affection, friendship.
No, you ain't. You think you might be. You're trying to be. You're gayer than a gay man.
Familiarity through touch is perfectly normal. And it's actually instinctive. One of our first impulses as dumb little babies is to hold stuff.
Yeah, when they're babies. When they're babies. Your own fucking example is disproving your fucking ridiculous point. You ain't a baby. You know what babies also do? Shit in their pants. Oh, when was the last time you shit in your pants, Kenny? I mean, it's perfectly natural. When we're babies, we shit in our pants. You fucking nuts.
It's so instinctive, there's actually a name for it. It's the Palmer
homosexuality. Look at him trying to give it the science.
grasp reflex.
No, that's just holding things.
It's a reaction in human babies and many other mammals, prompting them to grab
But not human adults. I noticed you haven't mentioned that one because it ain't true, you lying bastard.
an object, like a finger, in response to its touch.
Oh, like a penis. You could have said, you might as well have done, because everyone knows that the universal symbol for intercourse is that. The world over. And he just went, he's talking about touching other men and he went like that. This man is a gambler. You know what I mean, Scrubs? He visits the fucking casino, without a doubt. But it's not gay, because it's natural. Kids do it. Anyway, back to you, Kenny, because you're really inspiring me to hold hands with my friends.
That's right. Even in a state where our skulls are mushy and we're liable to crap ourselves.
Kenny, can you just focus? I don't know if you're looking at me or my other screen. It's getting a bit confusing. Oh, another picture of a baby. Don't forget, men, you take your advice from what kids do.
Still understand that touch is natural and it isn't always romantic. You know, but at some point, middle school, non-sexual touch between men gets stigmatized.
There's a bit in this I'm sorry to prep you for it, but it's brilliant. I can't remember exactly what it is, but he says something like, so next time you see your friend, say, hey, bruh, want to hold hands? And it is just peak utopianist bullshit. Did you see him go, middle school? Oh, right, okay. Well, maybe you should take all the fucking women out of the education system and it might be a little bit different. Look at that. Stop having feelings. What is going on here? I don't even know what he's talking about anymore.
Stigmatized. And a lot of it comes down to the absurd social norms we impose on young men called toxic masculinity. And no, toxic masculinity is not a new energy drink.
But before we go any further, let's just point out that toxic masculinity doesn't mean that men are inherently bad or toxic.
Oh, thanks for pointing that out, you patronising bitch. Carry on anyway. I'm sure there's some 4-year-olds still paying attention.
It's the idea that the cultural expectations and restrictions on what constitutes masculinity, or a real man, can be extremely damaging.
Toxic
It can be to the left, and that's the idea. They need to be damaged. Fucking idiots. They're ruining the world.
Masculinity, because holding back your emotions requires energy.
No, we're not talking about holding back our emotions. We're talking about not holding hands with our mates.
Well, not every...
Me and all my mates, right? Me and all of my mates, right? If I haven't seen them in a while, hello, mate, shake hands. Oh, holding hands. Then arm round, shoulders together, hello, mate. That's all you need. That's enough. That's enough. I'm not going to then go, no, come back with your hand, please. Can sit down next to me. We can hold hands. What's wrong? Are you toxic or something? No, you fucking morons. This is just ridiculous. Anyway, it gets worse, so let's continue. Ooh, that was meant to happen. This was.
Every man buys into these cultural expectations. Almost every man in this country has been affected by them. Or women...
No, not every man has been affected by them. Every man chooses to do it because that's how society runs, because that's how people like it. And guess what? We built the best civilizations the world has ever known on those expectations, you call them, you upside down headed dunce.
When was the last time you just went up to your boy?
This is it. This is the best line. You heard the first bit, didn't you? When was the last time you went up to your boy? Oh, yeah. Check this out. Oh, if you're going to fart, do it now because you might follow through. This is brilliant. He's not joking. Bear that in mind. He's absolutely serious. This is amazing.
Almost every man in this country has been affected by them. Or when was the last time you just went up to your boy and you were like, yo, let's hold hands, mother. He was like, hell yeah, my dude. It was fun.
I mean, ask yourself, when was the last time you went up to one of your boys and went, hey, boy, let's hold hands? And he went, fuck yeah, my dude. What? Get out. Incredible. We're having that again. We're having it again.
Funny.
We're having it again. They even bleeped out motherfucker. And that, him saying motherfucker, that's him appealing to toxic masculinity. He's trying to say, no, you can still swear, you can still be hard and that, but just hold hands, please, because, you know, the left. Hideous. Absolutely bizarre. Hang on, let me just deal with this one or it will zoom up the screen. I've missed a couple. Hang on. Hello, Joe. Nice one. Joe, undead cookie monster. A fiver towards starting an energy drink called Toxic Masculinity. It would sell. You know what? That ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. I'm picturing it with like sperm, you know, like little, you know, like not real sperm, but like tadpoles up it. Like the design, the logo would be a tadpoles. Not a picture of Kenny though. Thank you, Joe. Muchos appreciano. Chrissy, please make it stop. I can't. There's too much goodness left. There's too much goodness left. Hey, motherfucker. Why don't we hold hands? Fuck yeah, dude. No, get off me. But the mad thing is, the gays don't even do it. That's what's incredible. It just makes it's nothing. This is nil. There's nothing here. There you go. There you go. I reckon. Gaffney. Kieran, I was just thinking the same. One at a time, man. One at a time. Bearing blew up. Devon was ripping it to pieces. It was Dillage. Look at Crave. The chat is back on fire. We'll try it.
Every man in this country has been affected
Here we go.
by them. Or when was the last time you just went up to your boy and you were like, yo, let's hold hands, mother. He was like, hell yeah, my dude. What's funny is that our reluctance to hold hands is because of gay.
When was the last time? What? No, oh, you bastard. He says, when was the last time? No one's ever done that. There was never a first time. How ridiculous. There was never a first time. Right. Right. Am I back? Am I back? Because if I am, if it goes again, I'll change internets again. But this is too funny. Let's go.
Gay or feminine. And that assumes that there's something wrong with men being gay or
No, and that is your straw man, you cheeky bastard. I've got absolutely nothing against gays. That is a fucking insult. No, it's just that men, including gays, don't hold hands. When was the last time you said, hey, motherfucker, let's hold hands? Never. Even you haven't, you lying bastard.
feminine. There's not.
The idea that straight men holding hands is inherently gay reached a fever pitch not so long ago during the height of a boy band you might have heard of called One Direction. Two of the band's members, Louis Tomlinson and Harry Styles, were known for their close friendship. Frequently photographed hugging, holding hands.
Both gay.
Kissing.
And even
In a romantic relationship.
of a boy band where you know, boy bands they are the stuff of gossip columns. So of course, if they're holding hands, this didn't reach fever pitch. This wasn't a massive thing. It was a thing on teenage girl forums. This wasn't like an epistemological break in the fabric of ontology. It was a fucking boy band thing that teenage girls went, oh, I can't believe it. Harry Bands is holding hands with Chili Chonka.
The thing is, despite the massive amount of shipping fan fiction that I'm sure was probably written, they were not romantically connected. They both said so many times. The thing is, fans wouldn't let up. They even created a name for the supposedly
Teenage girls did, yeah. Yeah, teenage girls did. The kind of teenage girls that you, BuzzFeed, and all those other cunts have been feeding this shit to for fucking years.
gay couple. Larry. Really, that's it? That is so basic. The band has since broken up, but in 2017, Louis Tomlinson confirmed that his friendship with Styles was changed by fans' insistence that their friendly affection made them gay.
Oh my God, fever pitch. Wow. I mean, that's earth-shattering news.
Told 17 magazine it created
Marzipan. They weren't gay. They were just friends with casino benefits.
this atmosphere between the two of us where everyone was looking into
Right, I think you get the point. I can't. You've had the highlight. Hey, motherfucker, let's hold hands. Yeah, dude. What a time! What a time! Gamergate was hilarious. Give me a 1 in the chat if you remember Gamergate. If you were around at Gamergate, because I don't know how many people were, but for me, the highlight of Gamergate was Mundane Matt getting caught out doing copyright strikes on everyone live on a stream. Do you remember that? Right, for anyone who don't remember, right, very quickly. So Gamergate, there was this woman, and it turns out that she was doing sexual favors and things like that to get good reviews. It was kind of the start of, hang on a minute, why is social justice getting into the gaming sphere? Why aren't the female characters nice, sexy bodies? Why aren't the men nice, sexy bodies? Why is it all going shit all of a sudden? And it was all started around that, and all the gamers were like, just leave us the fuck alone. We're quite happy. There's plenty of girls play games, plenty of boys play games, and it all went a bit weird. What was her name? What was her name? It wasn't Sarkeesian. It was the other bird. Someone must know. What was her name? Ah, it's on the tip of my tongue. That weird blonde thing. Ah, someone's going to know. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, that's what I just said. Zoe Quinn, that's it. Zoe Quinn. She started it all off. Now, so it all went a bit mad, yeah. Lacey Green, who ended up going out with Chris Raygun. What? It was so weird. Anyway, so we're going to jump a massive thing. So Mundane Matt, a man with no talent, no ability, nothing, but because he set off the Gamergate thing, he was like the fuse. This man who was so dull, so boring, his channel just exploded. And you would not believe it. You know, it was the most unlikely channel to explode. Now, I'm just going to find you a clip of when he got his 100,000 subscriber silver plaque from YouTube. People who know about Gamergate know what happens here. Oh, it's going to be hard to find because I don't know which one of these they're going to have edited or whatever. Ah, there's so many sort of mixed up ones. So, shit. Let me see what this one is and whether it's a cut up or something. No, this is it. This is it. This is it. Right. I think this is it. Right. So, Matt Jarbo, that's his real name. Mundane Matt. Talentless, personality, no charisma, nothing. Suddenly, he's got like this 100,000 subs. And back in those days, that was loads for someone who just read the news and talked about games, right? So he gets his silver play button. Now, anyone else who got on, they were like, hey, look at this, 100,000, nice one. I'll put it there, right? Or, you know, that I'm quite glad. Thanks for everyone subscribing. I understand that. If I got one ever, in those days. No, if I got it these days, it just go out the window. But this is a grown man, and this was utter cringe. Now, I'm thinking this hasn't been edited. I'm thinking this is just the original, because a lot of people done memes with it, and they put sort of like gaming music and anime music over it for the laughs. But if this is just the raw footage, prepare thyselves. I don't know if you'll quite get it so much, but it's only a fucking silver play button from fucking Susan Wojcicki for getting 100,000 subs. Right, let me know that I'm back before I press play. Let me know I'm back. Okay, so hopefully we'll get to see Mr. Monday Matt. And you get a little letter with it, which he reads out. Here we go.
You've just done something very few YouTube creators accomplish. You had an astonishing 100,000 people subscribe to your channel. We know numbers on YouTube can get really big, but we hope you didn't lose sight of the reality behind that 6-digit.
That music shouldn't be there.
Each and every person who subscribed to your channel was touched.
That is not what I wanted. Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. It's funny without all that. It's better just watching it. And this isn't me just being nasty to him. It's actually hilarious. This is a real shame. Bollocks, I can't find it. Sorry, people. But what he does, he starts reading it out. You have done something that not many people, I'm sorry, not many people have managed to achieve. You have shown yourself to, you've made the subscribers very happy. It's no shit. He's properly like, he's believed this printed letter that's just like photocopied signature. He's having an absolute, he thinks he's like just, and he can't even stop. He picks up. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. Anyway, right? So that it broke the internet when Jarbo started crying over his, and he absolutely, yes, blubbering is the word. Blubbering. Yes, Dawn, yes. It was ridiculous, right? But then people who started ripping the piss out of him, who were on the same side as him, other people who he streamed with, had as guests on his show, aired be on their shows and all this, they started getting copyright strikes. People were losing their channels. People who were 100% professional YouTubers, it was their living. They were feeding their kids through it, which back in the day, like nowadays, you're not going to risk that because it's so fucking, you say the wrong thing and, oh, what's happened? And they got him on this stream once because they were saying, everyone was going, well, hang on a minute. Every time someone takes a piss out of Jarbo, they're getting a community guidelines strike. And this has happened to so-and-so. This has happened to so-and-so. So-and-so lost his channel. So-and-so lost his channel. Like, Jimmy, why don't you advertise on my stream? Fucking hell. Don't worry about it. Do you want me to put a poster up or something? Come on here. Right? So every time anyone mentioned him, he got them a strike. A couple of people lost their channels because 3 strikes and you're out. Now, you can appeal them, and people did, but YouTube's appeal thing can take 6-7 months. That's 6 or 7 months with no earnings. What are you going to do? You know, you've got to go and look for a job then, but you had one. But that fucker, anyway, so they got him on this live stream, And this bloke was, I can't remember his name. Anyone can remember the geezer's name? What is it? What was the geezer's name? He was very, very funny bloke. Pesos or something, wasn't it? Dave Pesos, Damo Pesos. Anyway, they got him on there and they were going, that was it, because the kill stream, it was called Blood Sports, right? This was towards the end of Gamergate. It was called Blood Sports. Andy Warski used to do it. They'd get people on who would end up screaming at each other. That was the idea, Blood Sports. And Ethan Ralph had the kill stream, which was the big one. And then you had the Morning Kumite. Do you remember that? The Morning Kumite? That's it. Demos Pesos. Dame Pesos. That's it. Dame Pesos. So they're all in this stream together with Mundane Matt. And that Pesos fella and all of them are going, fuck you, Mundane Matt. You have been reporting people to YouTube, your own people. It's not on. And it just wasn't on. You know, that's like me doing that to Horus. You know, you're in the same gang. You don't fuck each other over like that, right? So they're all on there and he's going, listen, I have told you several times, I have never reported any of you for any of this. This is just an out and out lie. And they were going, fuck you, man. And then one of them, and I was watching this live and I was just like, this is awesome. It was at the height of Blood Sports. It was the Morning Kumite. It was the kill stream. It was just all amazing. And then this bloke went, Matt, you can show us. You can share your YouTube screen. There's a page where all your reports are listed. So if you haven't reported any of us, share your screen and put it up now. And this can be over. And Mundane Matt went very quiet. And they were going, come on, where's your screen? And he was going, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And they were going, no, you're fucking deleting them. Put it on now. And he was going, no, hang on a minute. That's it. He said something like, I'm collecting boulders with my kids or something. And they were like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's right, Kajel. Yes, it was internet royalty. It was Metacore, wasn't it? He was just doing, do it now. Stop fucking about and do it now. And he was just kept going, no, I'm just adding. And says this thing about boulders. And he put it up and you could see Dame Pesos reported, Dame Pesos reported, Andy Warski reported, Ethan Ralph reported. He had fucked everyone over. And the internet, because it was Gamergate, because he didn't deserve his channel, and it was only because he outed Zoe Quinn that he even had a channel, it went mental, man. It was absolutely, they were glorious days. Yeah, that's it, Grego. He was trying to delete them, and they were going, you're fucking deleting them. Put it on the screen now. And then he was going, listen, look, you may think that this is bad, but I was going through some very hard times. And he goes, oh, my fucking kids didn't eat for 6 months. It was so good. Yeah. And then he cried. Yeah, he cried again. Yeah, he absolutely did. I'm sorry that I got very, very excited about all that, but honestly, they were for me, for my whole internet career, Gamergate. You know, I'd only really sort of got into YouTube in about a year before that. You know, the arrival of the SJW and all that. I had a mate come around, Trevor Locke, come around my house one day. I remember, and he went to me, do you know what an SJW is? And I remember going, no, not a clue. And he went, oh, you're going to love this. And he told me all about it. And then I started watching it. And of course, I basically got on the ride at the start of Gamergate and just sort of zoomed up. And Monday, Matt, that whole thing was brilliant. It was excellent, wasn't it? It was excellent, wasn't it, Fionn? So good. Yes, Grego. I advise anyone who doesn't know anything about this, if you get a bit of time, check out Hang on, that's it. What you used to say, those pesky ad blockers. Good call. It was really, really fun. And yeah, yes, exactly, Kieran. Yeah, you were still allowed to do what you wanted, pretty much. It still felt free, didn't it? And then there was loads of bedroom feminists, like 14-year-old girls telling you how to run the world and just getting, shut up, you lunatic. Hi, my name is Trisha. I'm a lesbian. What? You don't like lesbians? Well, then you're wrong. Are you a cis male? And you'll be like, what the fuck? She's barely out of school. And like Baron and Devon and everyone and myself would just go, nah, I'm not having this. Oh, it was funny. It was funny. Milo, yeah, he was a big deal then. He was funny then. He let us all down now, but it was very funny. Oh my, oh that I might have to have a little nostalgia, little bit of nostalgia. That's it. Oh, that one. That's right. Yeah. Sorry, not Milo Yiannopoulos. That weird Milo who took us through a transition. And I'm clearly got mental problems, but I'm gonna have a penis put on next week. What? It was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I just realized that. I just realised that. I remember that. All went really weird. Bollocks, I can't put up with this anymore. Okay, people. It has been a long old stream. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your birthday, Rags. I hope you've enjoyed a couple of what I would say were very good streams today. It was an absolute joy to see Dawn turn up. That was incredible. Thank you for everyone who donated. Thank you for everyone who joined in the chat. The chat has been on fire. You lot have been cracking me up. So we're going to leave in the usual way. I will see you tomorrow morning about 9, half 9, 10 o'clock UK time. And tomorrow evening, tomorrow early afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that doesn't really help. It's stretching time. Yogwe. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Birthday Boy, for looking after the stream. Thank you, Moslab, if you're still hanging around. I will talk to you all. Hang on. Browning, is there a Gamergate tutorial? Yes, there's some excellent documentaries. If you type in Gamergate documentaries, there's like 45-minute ones that cover the whole thing. And there's some absolute crackers. Yeah, there is. Dawn, I'll see if I can find one and I'll ping it to you in an email, because some of them, they just tried to get the clicks and they're not so good. But I'll find a good one and I'll send it to you. Thanks for that 10-bit. Is there a Gamergate tutorial? Anyway, I found one of Rag's tunes. Greta Van Fleet. Highway Tune. Why do I know that? I know them. They're like they're young kids, aren't they? Like two brothers. Start from 10-second mark. Yeah, but I'll get the video will get blocked because they're a new band. They're newly signed, and the video will get blocked. Dawn, I can't do it. This is my mate's band. That's why I don't play Mandom anymore. This morning's video got blocked, and yesterday's, and I had to trim it out, and it can take days. And then when people go to watch it, it's not there, and they don't go back because they don't understand that once I've trimmed it, it will come back. So I can't do that, unfortunately. But lovely to see you. They do sound like Led Zeppelin. They're a good band. The vocalist has just got what a range he's got. He's like a 6-octave range or something ridiculous. IR Dawn. IR is saying Internet Historian is your best bet for a Gamergate documentary. So there you go. Yeah, no, but that's kind of all right. They're young, When I was in bands in my teens, they sounded like the music that I listened to. That's kind of acceptable. Give them 5 years, I reckon they'll have split up and got drug overdoses. So rock and roll, eh? People, I'll see you later. Au revoir. Happy birthday, Rags. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hoit.
down.
Oh shit. Be careful you haven't got a concussion, mate. Nice one, Dawn. No worries, love. Lovely to see you. Really lovely.
Can't go on, I've taken all a man can take. Life is a curse, it only gets worse in the world.
You're alright, Jimmy. That's why I wrapped it up, son. Go on, crack on, mate. I'll be watching. I'll be watching.
I'm going deep, deep down underwater.
Oi, you scrubs have been on absolute fire. I mean, I love streaming, but you lot have been like, I don't know why, but it's been so funny lately. Just jokes akimbo. Get your yoga mats for tomorrow. Yes, Kajetil, exactly that. There you go, Rags.
Warriors don't give up before the war begins.
Nice one, Livy. I had a fantastic time. See you next time, yeah?
So I get high to justify the mess I'm in.
Justify the mess I'm in.
People get mad and people get sad, but at least
hey, hello, Ray. You alright, son?
Feel emotion I can really trust. I'm going deep, deep down underwater.
And get your single on a digital format before Wednesday, love.
I'm going deep, deep down underwater.
Where is that? Send me the link. I'll put it on my Telegram for everyone. Amazing. Rags' birthday music stream. Mousecat, see if you can get the old woman's record on a digital format. Oh shit, interview. It ain't loading, Grego. Hang on, hang on. Oh shit.
I'm going deep, deep down underwater.
Hang on, I'm on it, I think I'm on it anyway. This has got to be quick. Always a rush against time. There you go, Grego. Grego wants to know if did I at least touch Mumford with a high five when double teaming Cleo? Thank you, Grego. That was good times. That was good times, people. What can I say? Thank you all very much. I'll see you tomorrow morning. But don't forget, if you want to join in with the stretching, you will need a yoga mat, or something like it. Like if you've got one of those roll-up things that you use for camping, it's the same thing. But it's a nice stretch. We only do like 40 minutes and you'll come out of it feeling absolutely beautiful. Take care, everyone. Hi. Now go on, piss off down your own end. I'll send Matt Jarbo round your house to cry on you.